Imagine standing in the middle of a busy Kampala street. The air is thick with conversation, boda zoom by, and everyone is talking. Suddenly, your phone buzzes. It's a forwarded WhatsApp message, and it has everyone panicking. The message claims the Uganda Cranes just lost their match 10-0 because the team forgot their football boots at home. Your thumb hovers over the forward button. Do you send it to your friends immediately, or pause to find out if it is actually true? We live in a world of constant messaging, but we have to learn to separate the junk information from the solid facts. Sharing every rumor we hear only spreads confusion. To get to the truth, we have to know where to look. We generally find information from 4 places. We have human sources, like teachers or elders. There is broadcast media, like the radio station you hear in the village. There is the internet. And then there is print media, like the New Vision newspaper you see here. Finding out what really happened to the Cranes means treating this message like an investigation. Instead of just passing it on, we are going to use specific tools to track down verified evidence. The school library is the perfect home base for a researcher. It serves as an organized map of facts, built to help you find exactly what is real and what is not. If you look at the shelves, you'll see the fiction section. This is for made-up stories. These books are usually arranged alphabetically by the author's name, making it easy to find your favorite tales. If you need facts, you move to the nonfiction section. Here, books are grouped by their subject. If you want to know about history or sports, all the relevant books are kept together in one spot. For quick answers, we use reference materials like dictionaries and encyclopedias. These aren't meant to be read like a storybook from start to finish. Instead, you use them to look up one specific fact or the meaning of a single word. By checking a reliable sports report in the library, we find the real story. The Uganda Cranes actually won their match 2-1. The rumor was wrong, the team was fully prepared, and they had their boots. When we use structured resources like a library, we can stop guessing and start relying on documented evidence. Now that we have the facts, let's look at how that rumor traveled in the first place. We can gather our own information by asking our classmates a series of questions. We can start with yes or no questions to get a quick head count. For example, asking, "Did you believe the rumor?" gives us a fast way to see how many people were affected by the story. To get more detail, we use questions that start with who, what, where, when, or why. Asking, "Where did you first hear the story?" helps us track exactly which platforms were carrying the fake news. Finally, we use open-ended questions to understand people's feelings. Asking, "Why do you think rumors spread so fast?" allows people to explain their opinions in our own words. Once we have all our answers, we need to report what we found. To make the data clear, we use specific words that help us compare our findings side by side. Look at our survey results. The line going up shows the number of students, and the labels along the bottom show the different sources. We can see exactly where those 40 students heard the rumor. If we look at just 2 of these, we can see that 12 students heard it online, while only 5 read it in print. This tells us the internet was a more popular source for the rumor than the newspaper. When we look at all the sources together, one stands out above the rest. Since 15 students heard the story there, we can say that radio was the most popular source overall. By asking the right questions, we turn individual stories into clear data, helping us see the trends in how information moves through our village. Now we have the truth, and we know how it spread. The final challenge is telling others. To make sure people actually read and understand the facts, we have to boil the information down to its most important points. The first step is to listen or read for the gist. You aren't trying to memorize every single sentence. You are just looking for the heart of the message, the most basic meaning of the information. Next, you extract the essential facts. You look for the dates, the names, and the actual scores, while ignoring all the emotional language and unnecessary details that just take up space. Finally, you write a short paragraph in your own words. By combining those few key facts, you create a clear message that is easy for anyone to understand. You send your short, verified update to the group chat. The Cranes actually won 2-1. Suddenly, those red rumor icons start turning into green checkmarks. You've replaced the gossip with the truth. Finding the truth is a superpower. By using the library, asking the right questions, and summarizing what you find, you become a responsible leader who helps your community stay informed and grounded in the facts.